Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my next bump update. Today I'm 18 weeks and 2 days and nausea has truly subsided. I feel like I am not feeling nauseous anymore. Thank the Lord. I think in the last update I would have stated that as well. However, the whole kind of TMI, but the whole excess mucus thing, like where I just constantly feel like I need to spit, is still sticking around. I don't know why, but it's still here, and so I find myself spitting a lot. And I think that's why my throat sometimes doesn't feel hoarse, but it sounds hoarse because I'm constantly like trying to spit and clearing my throat. So I'm like good in terms of eating. My appetite has been pretty good. Pretty consistent. I feel hungry, but it's not crazy severe, like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. Like I mentioned last time, though, when I am starving, I need to eat right away. Weight gain so far it hasn't changed. I noticed like the scale changed like 1 to 2 pounds, but I'm not sure if it was just, that goes with drinking throughout the day, because I'm not one of those people who weigh myself on the scale naked before the day begins. But so with that said, like it doesn't really help to let you know how accurate it is throughout the day, because by the time I'm weighing myself, I've already drank like 3 cups of water, or I've already consumed some food. So it makes it a little kind of like just iffy. And I think last time I told you I was at what, 185, so I didn't really gain any weight before at that point. Then I weighed myself, and now I believe, so I gained like 2 to 3 pounds. I think I was at 188, and yeah, that's where I think I'm at. So I think I've officially gained 3 pounds. So the 3 pounds is amazing. I'm thrilled with that. However, the number that I've already started at is just like, oh man. I'm gonna have to get my booty on the treadmill real fast. Haven't been, in terms of exercising, haven't been exercising as much, but like I said, with regards to eating, I haven't been eating too over the top. I've been eating pretty much the same, and I'm doing my best to eat pretty healthy. So I am sticking to eating salads a lot. I am incorporating a lot of veggies to my meals. The only thing I find that myself eat a lot of sometimes is bread, because, and it's not, I don't eat a lot of it, not like that. Like I eat for breakfast, I'll have oatmeal. Every now and again, I find myself craving a cereal, and it'll be like Rice Krispie. My legs are crossed and they're like throbbing. Ooh, prego problems. So I will have something like Rice Krispies or Cheerios. I am not into anything with flavors. So even my favorite cereal is the Cranberry Almond Crunch. If you're a Costco shopper, you will see that cereal there, because that's the only place I've ever really seen it. And my family loves that cereal, so we buy it all the time. And since I've been pregnant, I haven't had it once. So yeah, I'm pretty basic right now. I'm sticking to like plain Cheerios and plain Rice Krispies. I have them infrequently. I don't have cereal very often. So, and this morning I woke up feeling really hungry, and I just made myself a strawberry banana smoothie with half an avocado and some protein powder, and it was thebomb.com. With the bread issue, I found myself eating bread, toast, open-faced sandwiches. So two open-faced sandwiches with like egg and cheese on top. I know. If you're not pregnant, you probably don't want to eat that, but that's what I've been craving all the time. Sometimes I'll spice it up with a little bit of mayo. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of pepper. Sometimes I will just eat it plain. Especially if hubby makes it for me. He makes like my eggs so perfect, especially with the egg yolk a little bit runny. Every time I cook them, I, for some reason, have to overcook them, because I'm always that like person, oh, you gotta cook them well done. And when he cooks it, it's just like so perfect. So that's what I will eat for lunch. Now for supper, I do cook rather healthy for the most part. I make the veggie quinoa dish that I mentioned to you guys with black beans. I'll make, like tonight for instance, we made cabbage soup. So it's Friday night in our home, it's pizza night, and I've been trying to kind of not really eat too much pizza, because I really can't to begin with the high sodium. So being that since I'm pregnant, I've been very careful. Like, I don't want to develop hypertension. But y'all know that since I became pregnant, the hypertension that I had, pre-hypertension, has subsided. However, I don't know when it'll decide to bounce back, but I want to be prepared whenever it does. So I've been very careful, and with and also with diabetes, gestational diabetes. You guys know I've had it every single pregnancy, and so far I feel like I'm doing amazing because I'm almost 20 weeks and I haven't shown any signs of diabetes. However, I do have that test that I'm going to have to take. I'm going to have to drink that drink, and I don't know, in my mind I want to keep thinking it's nasty, but it's been a while, so I don't want to psych myself. I'm going to have to drink it either way, so I might as well think pleasant thoughts about the drink, right? Tastes good. Tastes good. I'm just not a big juice drinker. I don't drink juice at all. So it's a little different for me. I don't think it's going to taste good, but what can I do? So I'm going to take that, and then I will see where I am in terms of my in terms of my blood sugars. However, I have my own monitor at home, so periodically, I'm not going to say I take it every day, but I do check my blood sugar from time to time in the morning when I wake up, just to see what it's at, or after I've eaten a meal, an hour or two after I've eaten a meal, just to see where it's at, just so I kind of get a gauge, especially if I've eaten certain things, if I feel like I've eaten things that could cause it to rise. So yeah, so that's what I meant by, like, I was saying, the one thing I do eat a lot of is bread, and I only say that because I do eat it almost daily, but I do make sure I'm not eating a ton of it. And for supper, I try to stay away from eating too many carbs. I know carbs are important to eat, but I'm trying to eat good ones like sweet potato, or just, regular potatoes, or every now and again, I made pasta last week, and I stick with a smaller portion of pasta. I made rice, and I made tacos this week, and that was, there goes the tortillas. I ate 2 white tortillas, but they were the really, really tiny ones. So, and I had cabbage on top of it. So it was rather, I would say, healthy, minus the fact that it was white tortilla wraps. I do try my best to make good substitutes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if I lamented too long on this topic, but it's a topic that's really important in my journey of being pregnant, because I've got all these things that I have to be mindful of. And if you are a follower who may have endured any of these issues, or may I don't know, who's dealing with it for the first time, whatever it is, like you might want to know and understand, I guess, how I'm doing so far with regards to that. And so that's where I'm at. In terms of cravings, I crave blueberries. Like, there are moments where I will pretty much like wax off a pint of blueberries, like it is a pint, right? And I'll eat like one of those at times. It's far and few in between, but that's my snack. My go-to snack are blueberries. I try not to eat too many of the sweet, sugary fruits that are not good for diabetics once again. So I try not to eat oranges. That's a big no-no. I try not to buy cherries. Even if I buy them, I don't eat too many of them. I literally count like maybe 8 or 9 cherries, and that's it for me. I try to eat peaches. Peaches are good, and that way I try to eat them before they become ripened. I buy bananas, and I try to eat bananas, but to be honest, they ripe so fast by the time I actually feel for them. And like, I don't eat very ripened bananas, because I find them to be too sweet, and B, they are also not good for blood sugars. Those kind of things will raise your blood sugar. So, yeah, I don't really crave many sugars every now and again. So, in terms of my maternity clothes, I find myself growing bigger, so I definitely have to pick up some stuff. I found there are some stuff I picked up, and I ended up leaving them sitting in a bag for a little bit, and they just sat there, and I tried them on, and I'm bursting out in areas. Up at the top, a little bit, the bump is okay. It's got a little bit of room to grow in certain things that I bought, but like, what in the world? It's just kapow. Like, I'm just popping in such a short period of time. So that is pretty much it. So anyways, I hope I touched base on everything that I'm experiencing in the 18th week mark. Still out of breath, as you can see, and sleeping very uncomfortably. That's another thing. My sleeping situation is a little bit crazy because I just don't sleep very good. I find myself, the body pillow, I just don't know about the body pillow. It's good for putting it between my knees, but I don't know. I just give up. And sleeping on the left side. I'm trying to sleep, so hard to sleep on the left side because that's the side that they say that you should sleep on. So you're not squishing all your organs on the right. I feel like I can only do that for so long. Sometimes my hips start to go, they start to hurt, and sometimes I just get tired of sleeping on the one side. I feel like it's just getting sore. So yeah, prego problems. You can't win. You can't win. Well, you win when you get your beautiful baby at the end, but you just, it's just one of those things. So not complaining. Just embracing my pregnancy and enjoying the journey. So thank you guys so much for following along. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. I feel like I don't say that enough, but I really appreciate all of you guys, all the subscribers, all of those who comment frequently, and those who are always leaving such amazing comments and just participating on my channel. I really appreciate it. You mean a ton to us, and just your encouragement and your support goes a long way. So thank you guys again, and don't forget, if you're a new subscriber to our channel, don't forget to hit the red button and subscribe to me. Thank you so much for watching, and much love. Bye guys.